Everyone to the first casual game I got in this year, and we are May because well, night shifts happens, though I am planning on doing a few in July and August depending on how busy it will be at work. But it's a first test of a Cataclysm Rack Ruin combination for my Cyreni's Razors, which I will be taking to the tournament in Aalst, unless I get the Knights of the Crown painted up by then, but probably they will go with this deck as well. The purpose tonight mostly was to get a feel for the deck and learn its flow. And my victim was Peter for this. He faced me in the first game with the Kunnin Krew, using a deck combination of Pillage and Plunder together with Edge of the Knife. I got to place the board, opting for a nice setup and the warbands deployed. I set up in such a way that I could target his enemies from the offset with the Hammer Tide, even shouldn't I have the first turn. His leader immediately fled as he had the first turn, staggering himself to start delving. Geeky, in the meantime, fell victim to Sephanir, the octopus moving to neutral territory to strangle the little gobbo in its tentacles. As Storkat charged forward to avenge their little friend, damaging Sephanir, but he pinged the Orc using his rock-splitting threat and kept the card to boot. The round ended with my 7 lead for Cyreni against 2 scored glory for the crew, as my Cataclysm tracker advanced. For the second round, Sephanir was inspired, as was Alafir. Sephanir was attacked, but the attack failed and he inked himself away from Manok and towards the Gobbo and the Hobgrot in the back. Alatir swirled his glaive around, putting Torkat down with precise and swift strokes, the lumbering brute unable to parry the whirlwind of attacks. Krugrin fled in the back, as his failed attack on Sephanir allowed the beast to encircle poor Shanks, as the Hobgrot moved away. Luckily for Shanks, 4 dice attacks were in my thing this evening, and he missed spectacularly. Shanks bravely retaliated, pushing the big beast away from his tiny posture. Sephanir then charged on the Hobgrot, and thanks to the bloke being staggered, he managed a single success, which came true and slayed the Knife Stabber. The second round came to an end, and the Razors had a comfortable lead of 11 versus 7 for the crew, but also now outnumbered the Orc Warband. The third round had Cyreni now drawing a line to Manok, thanks to her Weary Tread upgrade, while Manok attacked Sephanir, wounding the beast some more, long-lived damage reduction, but it still bravely held on, only to get a move token as a thanks for doing so. Alafir, however, had snuck behind the Orc leader and hit him for 2 damage. Enraged by this, he finally took his vengeance on Sephanir, the squid finally succumbing to the violence of the Orc's warband's leader attacks. Cyreni charged Manok, her ranged attack pushing him 1 back, but not doing damage. In response, Manok charged on her as well, wounding her and pushing her off the objective Peter was eyeing. I knew Strip the Rail was coming on, so Alafir threw himself between his leader and the Orc, not only to defend her by forcing Peter to choose to risk putting her down for glory, or try and get the undamaged troll off the objective. Unfortunately, while he wounded the troll, he couldn't shift him, and as a result the first game ended with an 18 glory to 10 glory victory for Cyreni's Razors, which in our group of WhatsApp we made 28 to 10 because we had agreed beforehand to count 10 extra glory should I win, just to make the people who chose their wife above me sweat a bit on what I had brewed. But that was it for the first casual game I managed to get in this year. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.